What's up, team? Welcome back. We're here for another day, day 4, back and biceps. Today we're gonna need is light to medium dumbbells. I definitely wouldn't go crazy heavy, and you'll see why as we go through this. And the workout duration is gonna be about 30 minutes. Today's quote is, if it was easy, everyone would do it. Let's be real here, okay? If it was easy, everyone would be doing things, right? And I always said to a few of my friends before, if life was easy, it'd probably be pretty boring, right? So at least this makes it a little bit more fun and challenging if you're feeling like today is a day where you're like, I don't really know if I want to get up, but you're here, you showed up, and we're going to do this together. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a warm up, then we're going to go through an activation, then we're going to do the back and bicep brigade, and then we're going to do that daily core bonus. So let's get started with warming up that upper body. So come on back, chest up nice and tall. Let's circle those shoulders forward. Really breathe. And let's circle them back. Let's take that head circled all the way around, reaching each ear to each shoulder. Circle around to the other side. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Drop down onto your hands, into your knees. You're gonna arch the back, push through, round the spine. Really taking some time here to breathe and noticing how your body's feeling right now. Keep those hands planted, one hand behind your head, open up, place your hand down, one hand behind your back, twist. And if you're feeling any cracks and pops in your back right now, that's completely normal with doing this. And let's switch to the other side. Push back into your child's pose. Hands nice and wide. You're gonna take your right arm over the left, hold, and then switch to the other side. A few more seconds left here. Awesome, let's go up onto our fingertips, rock forward and back, stretch out those wrists, roll around to the right, and let's roll around to the left. Shake those hands out, and let's get started with the activation. We've got 3 different moves here. Remember, we're only doing this one time, so we wanna make sure we really do it well. Slow and controlled movements, we're gonna do it together. We've got the Deadbugs, halos, which is one of my favorite ways to work that overhead range of motion, and we got the shoulder taps. 30 seconds of each movement, just once. So let's get right into it. Hopping onto the floor. Gonna get my timer on. So we're gonna get into that dead bug position. So lay back, feet at 90 degrees. Inhale, exhale, push the lower back down to the ground. Hands on your knees on your hands. Really push here, okay? Your head is completely on the ground. Let's extend the same leg and the same arm out, bring it back in, and then switch to the other side. 30 seconds here, let's go. Really push that lower back down. Your core should be shaking. And also notice how my arm is completely straight here, right? So it's not bent. So really push it straight into that knee. A few more seconds left here. In 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's come on up. Now you can do this on your knees or standing. I'm just doing it on my knees so that you can see me. And it also actually helps the core a little bit more if you're on your knees. So you're gonna bring your weight up, and I want you to literally cover your face. It's kind of funny. Just cover your face here with the weight, okay? Take the weight and you're gonna circle it around your head and then bring it back to covering it and looking at it, okay? We're gonna do 30 seconds each side with this. It's gonna feel really good on your shoulders. Make sure you're not leaning back or forward when you're doing this. 30 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go circle it out. All the way around here. Again, keep that chest up nice and tall. Switching to the other side in 3, 2, and 1, other side. Keep those elbows up. Keep circling it around. A few more seconds left here. 2, and 1. Take a second to just feel how good that feels. Feels so good, love halos. Next one we've got is those shoulder taps. Remember, slow and control with this movement. Get into your plank position. Make your feet a little bit wider. It's actually gonna increase your surface area so that you're not wiggling around as much. Take the opposite hand to the opposite shoulder, and let's go back and forth. 30 seconds here, again, not fast, slow. Really push into that hand. Inhale and exhale. Keep that core nice and tight. If I was standing next to you, you wouldn't bump into me because you're squeezing so tight and you're in such control. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Woo! So we're now activated and ready. And you know what I like to say with my clients? It's kind of like activated. I wish I could have like a punch. Activated, ready, let's go. Okay, so what we're gonna go into is the back and bicep brigade. This is a very deceiving workout, so just be prepared. And again, I wouldn't go crazy heavy, or I would at least have a pair of lighter weights just by your side, just in case, okay? So we've got a few different moves here. We've got the single arm overhead carries. We're gonna do them in each arm for a minute each, which I'll show you. Then we have a little section in the middle where it says alternating bicep curls, hammer curls, military presses, and renegade rows. We're gonna start with one of each of those moves, then do 2 of them, 3 of them. We're gonna go all the way up to 8. And then once we're done with that, we'll go into the 1 minute of bicep twisties and 1 minute bicep and 90-degree hold. I know it's a lot, it's a lot. But I wanna walk through each movement real quick so you know exactly how to do them. So again, when I do this, do it with me so that you make sure that you are doing it properly, okay? So let's just talk about these overhead carries. It's gonna look super ridiculous. You're not gonna think it's gonna do anything. You're gonna lift one arm up, chest up tall, push through, and just walk. So literally walking forward and back with the weight above your head. And then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, you'll be surprised with how much this burns. The idea here is to really keep that posture. Okay, and think about if you're carrying groceries, right? What are you doing? Technically this, and then maybe you're reaching for something, and then you're doing this. It's a very functional movement that actually applies to everyday life. So we got the first one. Next one, alternating bicep curl. But I'm having you stand against the wall for this. This is gonna force you to keep your core tight and to do it right. Elbows against the wall. I want you to alternate. We'll do 1, 1, okay? Next move, you have the alternating, then you have the hammer curls. So you're gonna turn the weights this way, lift them up, okay? So it's working the bicep in a different way. When you're against the wall, really push the low back to the wall the entire time. You're gonna feel it even more. So we got 1 bicep curl, 1 hammer curl against the wall. Then we've got these military presses, arms over your head. This is why we did that overhead prep today. You'll bring your elbows back and then click the weights together. Okay, keep that chest up nice and tall. And we've got, last but not least, the renegade row, which is a killer one. Coming down into your plank, feet nice and wide. You drive your elbow up and then switch to the other side. Okay, if you need to, you can always drop down to your knees. And if ever the weights feel like they're too heavy for you, just do them without the weights and you can just do them here. So lots of different options for you. The last 2 moves, we've got the bicep twisties and the 90-degree hold, which we'll still do against the wall. You're literally gonna hold them at 90 and twist them, okay? It's not gonna seem like much until you're sitting there for a minute and you're gonna be like, this is a long ass time. And then we're gonna hold them, hold, okay? That's the entire workout, okay? Again, it's very deceiving on paper. Okay, so just be prepared to be like, why is it so hard to lift my arm, okay? We wanna get you there. We wanna really work this bicep and get you to really get a nice flex picture at the end of this. It's the whole point of this workout, right? Is to get a flex picture? No, okay. All right, so I'm gonna get my timer out. We're gonna start with those 1 minute overhead carries. So let's grab those weights. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up and just walk it out. Nice and proud here. Push that arm. Keep breathing here. Just walk it out. When you have a small space, it's kind of funny doing this because you're just literally pacing. You should start to feel a little burn in that shoulder. I'm feeling mine already. Really push through. Keep walking. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and switch it out. Other arm is up now. Oof. Maybe you're a little surprised in the burn. Maybe you're feeling a little bit in your grip strength because you're grabbing onto the dumbbell. Completely normal. Chest up tall. This makes me go back and think about when you used to try and like walk with the book on your head. Because you thought it was cool. You thought it was like a model thing to do. You do it like with your friends. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But now you have a weight over your head. No book. Keep walking. Again, shoulder might be burning. We're almost there, and then we're gonna get into that ascending number, starting with 1 of each move and then going to 8. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go against the wall. We're gonna go right into it, okay? 1, alternating bicep curl, push the lower back to the ground, to the wall, 1. Oh, sorry, regular ones, 1. 1, hammer together. Military press. To the floor, renegade row. Feet nice and wide. Try and drive your hand kind of up to your side more so you really get it in the back. 1. Keep holding onto the weights. Back to the alternating 2 now. So back against the wall, 1, 1, 2, 2, hammer. 1, 2. These are already feeling way too heavy. Let's go, bring it back. 1, 2, and go at your own pace. So if you need to go a little slower, totally fine. If you're ahead of me, awesome. 1, 1, 2, 2. Into 3. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. These should just be regular ones. I'm doing hammers. 1, 2, 3. Pressing. 1, 2, 3. Really focus on your core here. Make sure you're not leaning back during any of those moves. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. On to 4. I'm going to do these right this time. Push that low back to the wall. 4. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Oof. 4, 4. Hammer it out. 1. You'll start to feel really heavy in these arms. But keep pushing through. To the floor, onto the row. Remember, you can always drop to your knees with this. Oh, we're on 5. Arms are jello. Already jello. Let's go. Hammer curls. Presses. 5. To the floor. Row. Lift it up. Try not to wiggle your butt at all. We're on 6. Oh. If you've been holding onto the weights like me this entire time, your grip strength now, your forearms might feel a little crazy. Normal. 6. All the way up to 6. Hammer curl. I love the wall because it's going to force you to keep your core tight. So it's going to make it feel, you're going to feel even more in your arms because of that. To the floor. Row it out. Let's go. Oof. We're on 7. 7, then 8. Against that wall. Let's go. Anyone else have to really think hard about counting? Because if I don't, I'm going to lose track. Hammer curls. Oh. Presses. To the floor rows. And you can always drop to the knees. Don't ever feel bad about that. You want to make sure you're keeping that form. Oh, I've got a vein popping out of my arm right now. All right. One more time around, we're at 8, okay? 8. Then we're gonna go into those bicep twisties, for a minute, and those holds. Let's go. Hammer curl it out. Oh, hard to lift. Oh, the burn. Right there with you, team. Come on, let's get these rows done and finish this out. Once you're done with 8, we're gonna go to the next piece of this, okay? If you're still working on it right now, that's okay. Keep pushing forward, keep going, okay? And then come over and do the 1 minute with me after. I want you to take your time and do the best possible form you can with everything. So we're gonna do twisties, and we're gonna hold for a minute. And that's it. Check this out, check these veins out. You see that? All right. 1 minute on the clock. I'm gonna wait for the 1 minute to show up on the clock so we can do this, right? We're gonna go into those twisties, okay? And then a 1 minute hold. The hold is gonna be the most deceiving one. You're gonna be like, what? All right, 10 seconds. Almost there, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, twist it out. Keep those elbows in tight. If you need to drop the weights in between any point to keep your form, totally fine. But see if you can keep them up. Holy biceps. You're 15 seconds in. It may not seem like that, but 15 seconds in. Keep turning here. Maybe close your eyes if you need to. 30 more seconds left, and then we're gonna hold it for a full minute. Come on, let's push through it. More veins popping out, more veins, they're coming. 15 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do the hold next. You ready? Let's hold it up. Keep the elbows in tight. Keep your back against the wall. And again, the smiling is not because I'm happy. It's because it's burning. Hold, hold, hold. I like to joke and say I feel like I'm holding like a platter of something. I'm serving somebody, except it's just dumbbells. Hold, hold, hold. Almost there, team. Final 15 seconds. If you gotta yell a little bit, yell. Hold through it. They're feeling so heavy. 5 seconds, come on, stay with me. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, shit. Just take a second and just like feel your bicep for a second. Look at that, it's like literally swollen. Check that out. Shake out those hands a little bit. I like to wave my arms in the air. And I like to say, like, when you do stuff like this, like you really feel like you have like actual jello arms. Like you're like very jello-y. Or you ever see the thing that's outside that's blowing in the wind like this? That's what I feel like after this. Oh. Good news, we're done with upper body. The bad news, or maybe the good news, is we're gonna go into our daily core bonus, which you've seen before, okay? So we've got 2 different movements, single leg toe touches, 5 on one side, 5 on the other side, and then a 5 hollow rocks, okay? 3 full minutes, as many rounds as you can. If you can, go back and refer to what you did before and see if you can beat that number, okay? So 3 minutes on the clock. In 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Reaching all the way up. You're doing 5 on one side. Use that hand for support. 5 on the other side. Five rocks. And keep going around. Keep that number in mind that you did earlier in the week and see if you can beat it. Rock it out. Two more minutes left, that's it. Just 2 minutes. And into that hollow rock. Oh, you got this, team. Extend all the way out. We're halfway there. Oh, can't even get up. You got this. Use that hand. Other side. About a minute left here. Keep going around. Keep pushing through it. Reach all the way up. "45 seconds left here. Rock it out. Final 30. I know towards the end you want to slow down. I want you to see if you can pick up the pace. Final 10 seconds left. Four, three, two, and time. Record how many rounds you did there. And for today's workout, I want you to do a post-workout flex. Send me a picture and tell me how your arms feel after that killer workout. Also, don't forget to post 3 things that you're grateful for and drink 1 glass of water. But before we go, let's stretch it out. Open and close. Give yourself a nice big hug. Cross one arm over, bend it and pull it back. It's gonna stretch out that bicep. Switch to the other side. Circle out that neck a little bit to the right, to the left. And let's lay it on back and finish off with those 3 deep breaths. Inhale all the way in. Exhale it out. All the way in. All the way out. Final one, all the way in. All the way out. Give yourself a round of applause, virtual high fives, and I'll see you all tomorrow for day 5, which is legs and core. Again, don't forget to post.